West Midlands Fire Service keeps safe a population of 2.7 million people living in 7 different local authority areas. Our communities are some of the most ethnically diverse in the UK, and some of the places they live are among the country's most deprived. Every day our firefighters and other staff work directly with many of our most vulnerable residents. We want all of our residents to have a healthy standard of living. We see clear links between people's health and how they live, and the risk they face from fire and other emergencies. We've got 1,322 full-time firefighters. They work a shift system from our 38 fire stations. Our 41 fire engines are complemented by a fleet of smaller and more agile brigade response vehicles. We turn out to around 4,300 fires a year, many in some of the West Midlands' most deprived areas.
Hello, Sierra Charlie 11. Respond to report of derelict house on fire at number 18 Turngrove, Greenheath. Reports of one boy trapped within the building. Over.
Hello, Fire Control. This is Sierra Charlie 11. That message received. We are now responding to this.
We continually assess the different risks faced by our many different communities. We use the information to make sure we've always got the right people in the right place at the right time. And it plays a key part in helping us to maintain our target of getting to serious fires like this in 5 minutes. But not all of our firefighters' time is spent dealing with incidents like fires or car crashes. In fact, only a small amount is spent responding to emergencies. Dedicating time to operational training is important. They often train in hostile, realistic environments, like here, at one of our purpose-built firehouses. They hone the skills to deal with genuine emergencies, assertively, safely, effectively. The quicker we get to an incident, the greater a victim's chances of rescue and survival. Fewer burns, less smoke breathed in, quicker recovery. Seconds really do count. They can mean less damage to a building, less disruption to the community or a business, less harm to the environment. Our firefighters visit nearly 25,000 West Midlands homes every year to carry out home safety checks. They're a cornerstone of our wide-ranging prevention work targeted at our most vulnerable residents. We think of our prevention work as firefighting, it's just further upstream. Our communities trust our firefighters. They're welcomed into people's homes, where they often change people's behaviours for the better.
Obviously, you can store it outside. Not moving too far.
No, just
Lots of our home safety checks are completed in one visit. But if our firefighters spot anything that concerns them, they'll return and work with the occupier to help make their home as safe as possible.
Do you remember us?
Oh yes.
It's all the more important with our vulnerable residents, the elderly, people with dementia, mental health issues, those with problems moving around, drug or alcohol misuse.
But ringing me is difficult because I can't hear.
Okay. Yeah.
Our fire crews know how to make every contact count. They refer more complicated cases to our expert vulnerable persons officers. We call them VPOs. Andy is one of our VPOs. He and a colleague from Aged UK are making the latest in a series of visits
So I'm
to
really
Sheila.
pleased now that you're starting to wear it regular.
So I'll chase up what's happening with the carpet for you, and when they're coming to sort that out. And then we'll look at your eyes, your feet and your teeth as well.
Lovely.
Is that
Full
okay?
MOT?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Andy's work here with Age UK is typical. It's one of our many partner organisations. We work together to help people live safe, healthy and independent lives.
If you're pulling this out again in the middle of the night. Is that better for you?
Oh, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? The clips.
Locked, he's at it again.
Locked, he's at it again. Picking up this lot, of which lot never two lots the same. When the poor old love shut ya, it's better from here to here. It's right, it's not for not, it's not for not, and all is clear.
Their next visit is to Pam and Colin, who've been living in dangerously cramped and cluttered conditions. They're hoarders, and Colin has dementia. Fire can rip even more rapidly through a hoarder's home. Rooms crammed to the ceiling pose a far greater risk to our firefighters. But there's no quick fix for hoarding. Our vulnerable persons officers build up trust and work over time with sufferers.
We've got to clear house and garden and loft outbuildings and that. Because we haven't got a loft ladder, it's a case of going up on steps and then hiking yourself up. So we've got quite a lot of stuff. We had a conventional skip.
Yes.
And filled that one. With people like yourselves coming out, it's been invaluable. We're going into rented accommodation so we can look around the house.
So
It's good to me.
that's the local number for the Alzheimer's. You know, we've
So
got
it's
local
great that
don't
you've
we?
got a more holistic approach.
Yeah. If you remember how to test them. What we find, sharing information with partnerships seems to be the way forward.
Yes, I think it is with life, isn't it?
There are usually lots of issues to sort out at the same time. Fire safety, physical and mental health, environmental risks, social isolation. It's where our tried and tested partnership approach comes into its own. We want to give every child the best start in life and enable people of all ages to maximise their potential, give them control over their own lives. A great deal of our prevention work is education-based, delivered by our firefighters in schools and colleges. We start young with reception and nursery children. Every year we meet more than 25,000 of the West Midlands Key Stage 2 children. We help them to understand risks and consequences and how to make safe personal decisions. We work with children as they get ready to move to secondary school. And match what we teach to the risks faced by different age groups. But our education work isn't limited to the classroom. We run a popular school safety challenge which starts online and ends with a grand final at Safeside, our interactive indoor safety village. Thousands of children visit every year.
Put your hands together for attention!
Our Safeside volunteers encourage them to think and act safely. Road, fire and water safety, the dangers of drugs and alcohol, vandalism, financial awareness, life skills for independent living. Back at our fire stations, firefighters work every week with mainstream and special educational needs pupils and others who are referred to us because of problems in their life. We help to boost their confidence, their personal motivation, their team working.
Can we pick it up for you? Okay. You got it? Oh, no stopping you, is there?
Many get their first ever qualifications with us, increasing their chances of getting back into education, finding a job or further training. We know that decent employment is good for health and helps to protect it. Our firefighters work to keep all of our communities safe, with a focus on the vulnerable and marginalised. Some of our hidden work is with our homeless, who are at extra risk from dangerous buildings, living by candlelight or from drug and alcohol misuse. We build their trust, give fire safety advice, fit smoke alarms in squats, put them in touch with other agencies if they need other help. We know that healthy and sustainable places and communities are key to physical and mental health and well-being. They're also key to helping us make the West Midlands safer.